Dear cadets, a very good morning to you all. Hope you all are enjoying your vacation and staying safe at your home. Due to corona pandemic around the whole world, we couldn't take your classes inside your alma mater. But life will not stop here and we must keep moving on. So let's start our virtual class. Today, our topic is narration. Firstly, we'll learn what narration is. Narration is the way of reporting the speech of a speaker. And there are two types of narration. Firstly, direct speech, and secondly, indirect speech. Indirect speech is sometimes called reported speech. Okay, dear cadets. Now, let's learn what direct speech is. Direct speech is the exact speech said by the speaker, which is put within quotation marks. As for example, he said to his friend, "I like sweets very much." Direct speech has two parts: reporting speech and reported speech. So, what is reporting speech? It is the part which is outside the inverted commas, that is, the part before the comma. See, dear cadets. So, in the example, the reporting speech is he said to his friend, which is before comma. Reporting speech involves two parts: the reporter and to whom he or she is reporting. So let's again go back. Here, he said to his friend. The reporter is he and the person who is being reported is his friend. Now, what is reported speech? Reported speech is a part which is within the inverted commas. Let's go back. Inside the inverted comma, we find here that is, "I like sweets very much." So, this part is the reported speech. Now, let's switch on to indirect speech. Indirect speech, also known as reported speech, is the substance of the speaker's speech given by someone else. As for example, if we transform the last example of direct speech into indirect speech, we find he told his friend that he liked sweets very much. Now, dear cadets, what are the rules that need to be followed in indirect speech or reported speech? Firstly, in indirect speech, no inverted commas are used. Let's go back to the example. See, he told his friend that he liked sweets very much. Here, can you find an inverted comma? The answer is no. Reporting speech and reported speech are joined with each other by conjunctions like that, if, or whether. See, he told his friend. This one is the reporting speech. And he likes sweets very much. That has been transformed from the direct speech. I like sweets very much. So the reporting speech and the reported speech have been joined with the conjunction that. Reporting speech and reported speech have no comma between them, and this comma has been replaced by the conjunction that. The tense of reporting speech is the same as before, that is, that of the direct speech. Let's go back and see the example. In the direct speech, the example was, he said to his friend. Here, the term said indicates that it is in the past indefinite tense. And in the indirect speech, you see, he told his friend. Here also, the term told indicates that this is in the past indefinite tense. The next rule is interrogative, exclamatory, optative, and imperative sentences are converted to the assertive sentence. Next, reporting verb is changed to the reported speech. In the above example, told is a reporting verb and liked is a reported verb. Different reporting verbs are used on the basis of the type of sentence, such as asked, offered, promised, etc. The pronoun of reported speech is changed according to a rule called SON, where S stands for subject, O stands for object, and N stands for no change. According to this rule, the first person is changed to the subject of reporting verb. The second person is changed to the object of reporting verb, and in case of the third person, there is no change. Now see, dear cadets, for the rules of changing tense, you need to follow some things. That is, during changing direct speech into indirect speech, if the reporting verb is in the present or future tenses, there is no change in the tense of the verb in the reported speech. See the examples. He says, "You love music." This direct speech has been changed into the indirect speech like, he says that you love music. See, as you love music is in the present form, so you have kept that intact in the indirect speech also. The main reason is that in the reporting speech, you have find says, that is in the present form, and so the reported speech has also remained in the present form. Next example, he says, "You love the music." Indirect, he says that you love the music. Here also, the tense of the reported speech has been remained same as before because the reporting speech is in the present form. which is indicated by the verb says. Again, he will say, "You love music." The indirect form is, he will say that you love music. Can you say why this has prevailed as before? Because the reporting speech is in the future form, that is, will say. Next rule is, when reporting verb is in the past tense, the reported speech's verb is changed to one or the other of the four forms of past tense. As for example, present indefinite tense is changed into past indefinite tense. See, he said to me, she goes to school every day. You will have to change it in the indirect form, like, he told me that she went to school every day. See the change. The verb form goes has been changed into went. That is, the present indefinite form has been changed into past indefinite form because the reporting verb was in the past tense. Next, present continuous tense is changed into past continuous tense. That is, am, is, or are plus simple form of verb plus ing plus to has been changed into was or were plus simple form of verb plus ing. As for example, he said to me, she is going to school. You have to change it into indirect form like, he told me that she was going to school. Again, he said to me, is she going to school? He asked me if she was going to school. See, as the form is in the interrogative, so you have to change the verb said into the verb asked because you have asked a question. Next, present perfect tense is changed into past perfect tense. That is, has or have plus past participle form of verb to. This form has been changed into had plus past participle form of verb. As for example, he said to me, she has gone to school, has been changed into, he told me that she had gone to school. Next, present perfect continuous tense is transformed to past perfect continuous tense. That is, has or have been plus simple form of verb plus ing plus to. This form has been changed into had been plus simple form of verb plus ing. As for example, he said to me, she has been studying for 5 hours. Indirect speech. He told me that she had been studying for 5 hours. Next, past indefinite tense is changed into past perfect tense. That is, past form of verb to had. This structure has been changed into past participle form of verb. He said to me, she did it, has been changed to, he told me that she had done it. Next, Past continuous tense is changed into past perfect continuous tense, that is, was or were plus simple form of verb plus ing to. The structure has been changed into had been plus simple form of verb plus ing. As for example, he said to me, she was doing the work. He told me that she had been doing the work. Next, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense remain the same. So there will be no change for past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Please, dear cadets, be careful of this rule. The examples are, he said to me, she had done it. He told me that she had done it. So, see, there is no change. Again, he said to me, she had been studying for 3 hours. He told me that she had been studying for 3 hours. There is also no change. So this rule is exceptional for us, right? Our next rule is shall and will are changed into would. Can is changed into could, and may is changed into might. As for example, he said to me, she will go to school, has been changed into indirect form like, he told me that she would go to school. Again, he said to me, she can do it. He told me that she could do it. Next, he said to me, she may come. He told me that she might come. Our next rule is when the reported speech states some universal truth or habitual fact, the reported speech's verb remains unchanged, even if the reporting verb is using the past form. As for example, he said, sun. The sun rises in the east, not the west. Dear cadets, see, the reporting verb is said, that is, in the past tense. So, it was to be in the form that the reported speech was to be changed into different tense, but due to the universal truth, it will be remain same as before. So what will be in the indirect form? It is addressing me as sun. He said that the sun rises in the east, not the west. So the universal truth remains in the present simple form as always. Because you know it very well that the sun always rises in the east and never in the west. Again, he said, you love music. Here, you love music is a habitual fact. So, the tense will not be changed, though the reporting verb indicates that it was in the past form. Here, the indirect form will be, he said that you love music. Dear cadets, that's all for today. I hope you will be serious at your home regarding your studies. You will be serious regarding your health. You must be cautious. Must use mask. Do not go outside. Stay home. Be careful. Enjoy your vacation and hope to meet you soon. With this, I'd like to conclude here. Thank you.